Okay, we're going to check out top 10 reviews. We'll navigate to site. And the number one review here is for Flagship Merchant Services. And it looks like a reasonable deal. Monthly minimum of $20, average discount rate of 2.04 for internet. 24-cent transaction fee, AVS of 5 cents. Okay, sounds good. Looks like they're a first data reseller. Let's call them up.
Flagship Merchant Services, this is Courtney speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I had a couple of questions.
Sure.
I saw your site on top10reviews.com.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have an internet business,
Oh, great, yeah.
and I just wanted to confirm some of the information that I saw in top 10 reviews.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely help you out with that. What's your name?
My name is Sean.
Now, are you guys currently accepting credit cards for this? Is this something you're launching soon?
No, we currently accept credit cards.
Okay, great. So probably just looking for some better rates and fees there, I'm guessing?
Yes, better rates.
Okay, not a problem. We can definitely get you guys some savings there. And the rates and fees we can get you guys here, since you're selling, it's electronics, it's a retail product, you're shipping a product, it's not necessarily a service. We can get you guys low risk rates. It's 2.04% plus 24 cents per transaction. And are you guys currently, I'm assuming you're having them verify the billing address when they're checking out?
Of course.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's also 5 cents per transaction to verify the billing address. You just want to keep that in mind. So it'd be 24 cents transaction fee, 5 cents to verify an address, and the 2.04%. That's going to cover all of your regular, personal, Visa, MasterCard, Discover cards, and debit cards. The only time that rate changes with us is if you're billing a higher risk card, like if it's an international card, a rewards card, corporate card, or a government card. That's going to be the 2.04 plus 1.95%.
So if I have somebody come and shop with a rewards card, it will cost me how much?
If it's a rewards card, it's flagged as higher risk by Visa MasterCard, so it would be the 2.04 plus 1.95% surcharge. So the total on that would be 3.99.
Gotcha, 3.99 for a rewards card. Why is it that a rewards card is a high-risk card?
Yeah, that one's probably like the least almost intuitive there. But it's basically just off of Visa MasterCard's history of processing. They just found more disputes linked to rewards cards and more, difficulties with people having this almost incentive to overspend on those cards. So it's basically, it's primarily kind of based off of their history there. The other ones are more, I feel like make a little more sense. Like the other cards that would be assessed higher risk would be if it's like a government card or corporate card. Because those, if it's not a personal card, it's attached like a tax ID or EIN, so it's harder for us to track it down. If someone disputes it, it's hard to find out who actually authorized that. And then international cards would be, if it's issued from a bank that's not inside the U.S.
I see. So
that's kind of the reason behind all this.
So how many of my transactions do you expect would be rewards cards?
It really depends. Like there's no set percentage because it varies so much depending on what you're selling, what your average sale is, and then even within your own account, you're going to see that's going to fluctuate from month to month. I say typically like the times when people are most likely to use a rewards card is if it's a very large sale amount. Like, for example, if it's like travel or if it's something that's going to be, several $1,000s, if they're buying like, like a Mac computer or something like that, that's very expensive, that's more likely to get a rewards card. With your average sale amount being around $40, that's not really the kind of rewards target market there. But that's something that, if you would like to provide a copy of your statement, I can kind of try to put together a percentage that you had on the rewards card. But, not all providers break it out very clearly.
Yeah,
on the actual statement.
I just did a Google search right here, and I found an article by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston from January of 2010 that said that 60% of credit cards are rewards credit cards.
I mean, I'm not sure that even be accurate if it's a year ago, but I mean, it depends because it doesn't necessarily mean that 60% of transactions would be rewards transactions.
Gotcha. So it sounds like the 2.04% that was on top 10 reviews is sometimes actually 3.99%.
The top 10 reviews pricing, they basically list like everyone's kind of like base rate or just like standard issued rate. So I mean, you know, if you spend hours calling every company on here, every company out there, like, you know, everyone is going to have, you know, everyone that's listing these like in the twos, that would be like comparable to our 2.04, so like the qualified rate, and then the non-qualified is always a surcharge on top of that.
Gotcha. What do you think are the other, because there are 9 other companies I was going to call, do they have higher or lower surcharges than you do?
I don't know.